decided to run my cheesy F units. I guess we'll start with the one on the inner loop. That is a Texas Special number 1055. That set was made in 1960. It was a mass market set. It only goes forward. It has no extra features. It has no reversing unit. Although you probably did notice it's got a hole in the top, or one. But it's just a budget train. Yeah, it doesn't have magnet traction. It does not have a traction tire. As a matter of fact, it has a hard time going. I did have my Lionel service guy put some weights in it, and it seems to at least move. It does better on fast track than it does on tubular track. That Union Pacific number 202 going around, that set is from 1957. That one has magnet traction on one of the rear axles. This Chesapeake and Ohio engine going around, it's engine number 202. This came out in 1961. I do not have the rest of the set for that, and it was actually sold individually most of the time from what I read about it. I decided to put a blue consist on it just to try to match the engine. I did not have a blue caboose. The Alaska car, the second one, is got diesel sounds on it. That's the only whistle or horn I got going tonight. Just to explain where I got these, this Texas Special 1055, I was in my hobby shop, and the guy that owns the hobby shop just had it on display on the top shelf. It really wasn't even for sale, but I asked him if he'd sell it. Maybe he sold it to me at a really reasonable price. I had most of the rest of the consist to go with it. I just had to go on eBay and buy the caboose. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought it was missing the E unit, but it was factory that way. It does not have reverse, so that's the way I'll leave it. I guess it was just a mass market train, and it's almost believed that Lionel is more or less embarrassed to buy it. It has absolutely no traction or pulling power at all. It just spins. Like I said, I added some weights and it seems to help it out. That Union Pacific 202, that was a Craigslist find. I actually bought it from the original owner. And this owner got it brand new in 1957. And this owner was a girl. She got it brand new as a little girl. Her and her husband both had their childhood trains. He had a low dollar March train, and she had this. And I think that's part of the reason it's in such good shape is because it was owned by a female. But anyways, they were moving and they had their childhood trains and they only used them a couple Christmases, so they decided that it was time to sell them. and I was lucky enough to come along and get it. When she had a picture of it on Craigslist, it was pretty dusty, and I didn't think it was going to be in such good shape, but I just brushed the dust off it and washed it, and lo and behold, it's a really pretty train. She actually had that dispatch station with it too. But anyways, what I found interesting about it is, like I said, this was cataloged in 1957. 1957 was one of the years where Lionel came out with the Pink Girls train that just was not a very big success. And interesting enough, you know, I bought this from this gal, and I mean, this gal was right around 70. So, I mean, basically she was born right around 1950. And yeah, I found it interesting that even her dad that bought her this train did not go for the Lionel Girls train. He decided to get her something a little bit more realistic. So that engine there was a Craigslist find too. It came with a bunch of engines. There's like 5 of them. And doing a little research on it, I guess it's a little bit rare. That one does have magnet traction on both axles. It is a really good runner. I know these trains are really, these F units are really cheesy. They don't have a coupler up front. But you know, you can get them cheap at the shows and whatnot. And they're actually really good runners. I've got 5 of them actually. I got 2 of them on the honorary siding here. This is the Santa Fe. It is 8020 and it's got the B unit 8021. This came out in 1974. It actually came out with a freight set. I never bothered. I got these 2 together at a train show, and normally I try to put together the rest of the cars I got on eBay and put them together and whatnot, but it was a freight set, and you know, being a red Santa Fe, I wanted to have passenger cars, so I bought some passenger cars, lighter ones for that to pull. This one's actually got traction tires, so it pulls okay. This one here, engine 10C, Wisconsin and Southern. Actually, that was one that was cataloged in 1962, but it was something different. And the paint was coming off it and whatnot. And I have a guy that paints them up for me, and I wanted a Wisconsin and Southern. I live right by the Wisconsin and Southern train tracks, and actually that 10C came pulling through one day, pulling a circus train, so it's actually an E unit, the real one, and you know, these are cheesy Lionel F units, but anyways, and I will be reviewing that and some other Wisconsin Southern trains I got a little more in depth in another review, but I thought I should include it on the cheesy F units. anyways, I guess that's it. I just thought I'd shut up and run them for a while. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up and give me a comment if you want to. And I could even use some more subscribers. So thank you. This is from the Rose Shoe Railroad. And thank you for looking at my cheesy F units. Bye now.